collection.
It's good because it's a winner as well, so it means a bit more. Probably more disappointed with the one I missed at the end, because means you can, if you score that, you can just go and enjoy like the last 10 minutes. But we end up sort of, I won't say we were hanging in, we just sat a bit deeper. But I wish I scored that one as well so we could go and enjoy it, because I thought second half we were really good. We probably deserved it over the whole match.
Did you know as soon as that ball left your boot that you were going to score? Obviously I'm talking about when you did score, not
to be honest, it's one thing I'll give myself credit for. I'm good at half volleys and volleys. I practice them quite a lot in training. So when Ryan played the ball inside, I was actually glad it had a little bounce in it, because it kind of makes your mind up. But if you get a ball to feet, you might think, do I take a touch here? And that's sometimes when you make mistakes because you're unsure. But because it had a bounce in it, I knew, like, just hit this. And I've got a good technique with volleys and stuff, so I was delighted.
Did you think it was going in as soon as you struck it? You're thinking,
as soon as I hit, it just had a nice bit of shape on it, and just a great feeling.
You like a winning goal down here in Morton, personally, don't you?
I've scored a few down here. I quite enjoy playing here. It's a nice sort of old-fashioned Scottish ground, great atmosphere. Their fans are really loud. Our fans are loud. So it echoes with the stands. It's a nice pitch. It's a nice place to play football.
Well, obviously that moves you from within a point of Cove, which it's been a long time since you've been that close to getting out of the position. But I know obviously Hamilton won as well, so it's tightening up down there.
I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of changes happen between now and the end of the season. There could be teams above us three that get dragged into a battle, hopefully. We're obviously still in not a great position, but all we can do is go week to week and try and perform like that and fight. We've got the fighting spirit, and we've signed well in January, and there's a few boys that have not been great this season compared to last year, myself included. So if we can get a bit of form back, I think we'll pick up more points.
I was going to ask about the new signings. Do you think they've made a big impact in January?
Yeah, I do. Jas has been really good, just tactically. He never played today, but he's been great. Big Sean's a great player to have on your team. He's unselfish, works hard up front. And Toy as well up front has came in. He's hardly played any football, so he looks sharp. He'll get better and better. Young Jarl as well, for a young boy, he's been really good. And Hetherington's obviously just made his debut, so I think it's looking like promising. If you look at the bench today, loads of depth on it. We never really had that at the start of the season, so it gives whoever's playing it, pushes them, because you know the strengths on the bench. If you're not playing well, you'll come off, so it's good for the whole team.
Has there been a different feeling since January, since that win at Dundee? Has there been a different feeling? The one game it kind of was like a little bit of a setback was Inverness game, so we started that quite well, and then all of a sudden we got beat 4-1, and we had felt we had maybe turned a little corner, but we weren't too down after that game compared to sort of some games that we lost during the early parts of the season. I personally felt there was a lot of positives that game, although the manner in which we lost goals was poor. We knew we had to tighten up. It's just a bit of the shape that needed work on, but I knew like the personnel was a lot stronger, so I'm confident that we'll pick up more points. I spoke to the gaffer during the weekend. He loves his one-liners, as you know, but he's talking about, you'd love to have him in the trenches, but you'd love to have you in the trenches, and your team's really up for a battle.
Yeah, it was. I mean, obviously after last year it's been difficult for us because there's expectation, and it's not all like during the season everyone says, even if we just had finished mid-table, that's all we would have wanted, but it's not really. Everyone at the start of the season would have been looking for another season like last season, and it becomes difficult. It's almost like a hangover for us. But I think that's slowly coming out of our system now, and we have to just sort of focus, and if we can finish this season strongly, survive, and then just look ahead to next season.
That's good.
Thank you.